What's up? How y'all doing?
So Chris and Jay able to be out there and practice, assuming they've just been out there from shooting drills, so practice now. Is that an extra boost that you guys have gotten the past couple of days from those guys?
Yeah, just more reps for them. Closer to getting our team back, our full team back. So it's good to see you guys out there.
Can you sense Chris kind of chomping at the bit now that he's close to being out there?
Yeah, just ramping up a little bit. They saw him working out like in Sacramento or something. So he's getting right, getting better. So I'm excited to have him back whenever he gets back.
So many different lineups, so many guys getting out, and you guys in position, set the franchise record, #1 seed. How impressive is what you guys do?
It just shows our culture and the players and coaches we have, just next man up, just being prepared and being ready. How nothing changed, one guy goes out, we're going to keep playing the right way. It just shows just the depth we have on this team and how everybody just stays ready at any time.
How nice would it be to get Chris Paul back before the playoffs start to kind of get the rust off, get him in the game, shape, playoffs is a different animal too. Yeah, for sure, but he's been in it so many times, so I don't worry about a guy like him. So it's actually good for him that having all this time off just so he can rest his body and everything. So yeah, I mean for that's the whole thing with him, it don't matter. He can come back to playoffs and still be ready. Just appreciative, man. Just for him to say that, just knows how hard I go out there and try to play for my teammates and coaches. Obviously we can't control it. Just go out there and just play as hard as I can. But I just think that's real dope for him to say that, and it means a lot. I mean, it's show, but I think winning it or don't win it doesn't mean nothing, because I know my teammates, my coaches, they know what I do for the team, and it don't even if it don't happen, it doesn't show that I don't play hard for my teammates and coaches. So it's just an award, it doesn't tell the whole story.
There's also a lot of talk about Monty being a strong candidate for coach of the year. What would be your you could stump for him? What would you say to the public?
For sure. I mean, he should have had it last year, but we're gonna go there. But best team by far right now, record wise. Yeah, it should be a no-brainer.
Speaking of awards, we have two guys that you're playing against in the back-to-back on the road this week, of course, with Karl Anthony Towns and then Jokic the next night. So what do you guys plan to do with putting up MVP numbers? And so what does that do to your defensive strategy individually and collectively?
Just guard them as a team. Think about them. They just got really well coached and they got other players with them. So it's tough, just to key on them because they got other players that are talented as well. But just playing them as a team and then doing what we have to do to slow them down.
The magic numbers here and all the scenarios, clinching, how much have you allowed yourself to kind of look at that and enjoy all that?
I mean, I don't really look at it too much. I just go out there and hoop. I think sometimes, I don't get caught. I just know how many games we got left. That's the only thing that kind of like, damn, we only got like X amount of games left. But I don't really look into all that stuff.
Okay, your guy likes to have a lot of fun on the court, dance, the pregame stuff too. You play defense, it's almost like you're kind of a different person in a way. How do you balance that? The fun you do playing basketball, but also being able to lock in the way that you do on defense?
It's our job, man. It's our job. Obviously, we have fun, but you got to take it serious as well. So there's moments where you can giggle, have fun, but then there's moments where you got to lock in, and we just know a fine line.
So you're 1-0 on bets this year. If both Wildcats take care of business, could be DA's Arizona against your Villanova. Mm-hmm. Has there been any discussion yet?
No, I was just talking to Ricardo. So I don't even think does it even count for doesn't count for DA, man. He was there for 2 months. He's going there just to get here. So that don't count. I guess it's alma mater, but it don't matter, man. He's there for 3 months. He's just there to get here. So I mean, but he does rep his school, but
did play in the tournament.
Yeah, he did, but didn't they lose Buffalo?
We try not to talk about that.
Yeah, so
So you check in with Ricardo every now and then still?
yeah, I hit him up after they won. Because I know he was amped up and fired up. He texted me back so quick, so it was pretty dope to see that. So that's my guy.
What is the significance of the ball you've been bringing around the last couple of days? Just keeping it with you.
Yeah, just
It's the heavy
Heavy
ball.
ball,
Right, that you
yeah.
guys work with.
yeah. I had it all year. But when I messed my finger up, I couldn't really use it as much. Once my finger started to get better, I brought it back.
I look like something out of East Bay Magazine back in the day when it was like structural
Right.
ball.
The thing is
I used to work with one of those.
is lovely, man. They do great things for you.
Why are you carrying?
I just have it with me. Just it helps me on the court, just dribbling and shooting wide. So makes everything feel tight and more fluid.
Are you like a wideout sleeping with a football or no?
Nah, it's in my bag. It's just chilling. It's just chilling.
That side of basketball, nervous to play?
Yeah. As a kid, I used to always kids never was good with their left hand, and I used to always jump on a kid's right shoulder and make them go right to left, and I'll just pickpocket them every time and take a layup. So that was like my little thing when I was a kid. Just I don't know what made me do that. I think I was just pretty smart IQ wise, but I'll just make kids do right to left, and I'll just pluck, go on the other side, and get a layup. So but no, I think I really took advantage of it when I got to college. But when I was a kid in high school, I was just trying to score. But college where it really was standing.
How old were you doing kids like that?
And probably like fourth grade.
Edge, like you figured out like a secret.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I love basketball so much. I watched so much. I kind of just knew about it. It's weird to think that I was pretty smart.
So a lot of you Nova cats basically seems like the longevity and defense, something that Jay Wright instilled in you guys.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. We guard and play for each other.
Well, what's it like when you watch the tournament?
Last one.
You guys like reminisce about your old, like Frank Kaminsky had a pretty good run in the tournament. You guys, you of course, you guys talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll brag about it a little bit, but it's more just I'm happy to see my guys, with my youngins there who's playing right now, just to see them win and the excitement they're having. It's just it gets me hyped.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.